Hey guys, it's Eric, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this origami boomerang. And if you notice that these sides are different, so this is going to be a boomerang for a right-handed thrower. So I'll show you the changes you need to make for it to be left-handed, but I'm not going to give explicit instructions on that, so I would suggest just throwing it right-handed. So this does come back, and I will show you it at the end of the video, but it doesn't work the best, so I would suggest using slightly heavier paper, maybe cardstock. So to make this, we're just going to need a piece of printer paper, and we're going to fold it in half like this, and we're going to cut off one of these halves. So you can make two boomerangs from one piece of paper, and that's pretty cool. So let's just get this all lined up correctly, and I'm not going to cut this, I'm just going to tear it. If you wonder what I was just doing there, I was actually licking the paper. I know some people think it's weird, but I find that that's the best way to tear paper. So you're only going to need one of these pieces of paper, and you're going to fold it in half like so. Okay? And now you're going to want to fold these edges into the middle, but you're going to have to reclose this. So don't fold them all the way to the middle. Leave a tiny space. Really doesn't, it's not there for any other purpose other than to be able to close this model nicely. So you can see that there's a little space here so that the model closes up like this. But we're going to keep it open for now, and we're going to fold it in half like this with these two flaps on the inside. So if you just line up these two edges, you can just sort of pull out here and then flatten it. Okay, now go to the folded side, and we're going to want to bring these corners down and fold them to the center line. Like so. And then if we open the model up and then fold along those diagonals on the bottom line, and then fold along the diagonals on the top, which are right here, and these are going to have to be inverted, we're going to create a water bomb base. So what I did there basically was fold it along the creases, which when I opened it up, fold in the bottom, these middle creases, pop in, and then fold down the top. And there you go, there's your water bomb base. Okay, so now we're going to open it up. And this is where you're going to want to do things differently if you're left-handed. So I'm going to open up the right side of my paper. Now if you're left-handed, you're going to want to do everything differently on the other side. So if you're left-handed, open up the left side. But I'm going to open up the right side because I'm righty. And what we're going to want to do is just pop out the middle crease of this diamond, and we're just going to want to make it stronger. And then if we flip the whole model over, you'll see we have the creases around the diamond, and we're going to want to make those stronger as well. And then once you've done that, flip it over and hold it like this again, and then we're just going to want to smash down the diamond, and you'll notice that this flap comes over it, and that's good. So we're going to smash down this diamond on the middle, so right here, closing up the diamond, and then keep this flap folded in, and then just push down like that. So let me see if I can show that to you guys again. Fold in the diamond, keep this flap down, and then it smashes down like so. And then we have this. So now take this open flap and then just push it like this. And then take this left side, push it in. Take the top, push it in, and you'll see that this flap just sort of folds over like that. And then we can just crease that. Make sure you crease it nicely. You want this to lay flat. And then we're going to open it back up and then just pull out this left flap and tuck in this flap first. And you see here's our pocket. So now we're going to want to fold this flap down right into the pocket, and we're going to flatten that. And there we go. Now our module design is all locked up. Okay. So now you're going to want to turn it over so that the diagonal line through the middle is facing you. And go to the left side. And now we're just going to pull open this. And we're going to take our corners and fold them to the middle, like the airplane fold. And now we're going to open up the right side. Pull this open a little bit. And then just push it in. And invert it to make this. So again, we opened up the right side and we just pushed this in. So now open up the left side and close the module. And then just tuck this flap into the pocket you just created. Okay. So now go to the other side. We're keeping the diagonal line towards us, so we just did the left side. And now you'll notice on this side that we have a flap open right here, but this is a singular piece of paper, and that's okay. We're just going to do the same thing, so fold in both sides like an airplane fold. Open up the right side, push it in, and then unfold the left side, close it, and fold this down into the pocket you created. Now, if you're left-handed, I hope you've been doing this all differently. If not, it's not really that hard to throw with your right hand. I've tried throwing this with my left hand, and of course it didn't fly very good because I was throwing it wrong. But you know, it is possible. It's not extremely hard. So here we go. And so you'll notice that when we have the diagonal line facing towards us, the left side is flat like this, and the right side is up like this. Now I'm gonna take it outside and show you guys how to throw it. So I brought my boomerang outside and now I'm gonna test it. It's been windy lately and it hasn't been flying extremely well, so hopefully you'll get better results inside your house. Unfortunately, there's no open area in my house for me to throw it. So to throw it, we're just gonna wanna hold it so that the diagonal line is facing up. Just grip it like this and you're gonna wanna flick your wrist. So you can see that came back to me. I couldn't catch it in my hand, but that was an okay flight. So there you go. There's the Origami Boomerang. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.